Welcome to the Honeysolchile Bottega YouTube channel, where we explore the hidden realms of the soul, harness the power of energy shifts, and embark on a profound healing journey beyond religious beliefs. Channel are intended for entertainment purposes only, as the future is not set in stone. We encourage you to use the messages as guidance, taking what resonates and leaving what does not. Remember, your interpretation matters most, and you have the power to shape your own destiny. So rising, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am your Chakra priestess here to bring you all our reading regarding to the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. I believe it has ended as of yesterday, and I strategically and purposefully wanted to do this reading when the beef is so-called over. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we're dealing with a Scorpio versus a Gemini. Both are fixed. No, Gemini is a mutable sign. So Kendrick is more flexible and adaptable than a fixed sign like Drake. Okay. All right, so let's get a card for Drake. Since I believe he was the one that initiated, let's start with him. We have goddess energy coming out for him, saying the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality, with the shadow aspect of, look at that. I want y'all to look at it. With the shadow aspect, exploitation of the female nature and form. Okay, y'all seeing how the cards came out? Okay. And far as to my knowledge, there has been a great debate or discussion regarding to Drake and his dealings with women, specifically young ones. Okay, at the bottom of the deck for Drake is storyteller. So we have the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. And then with the shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. Okay, so right off the bat, I am seeing red, that's indicating the root, and that with the root, that's dealing with money, structure, stability, and survival. And then we have the a shade of green that's signifying the heart chakra, which deals with love, compassion, and emotional healing. Okay, very telling already coming from Drake's end. What about Kendrick Lamar? Provide me a card for Kendrick Lamar. Okay, with Kendrick Lamar, we got the rescuer that came out for him, which indicating provides strength and support to others in crisis, or acts out of love with no expectation of reward. With the shadow attribute stating assumes that the rescued will be reciprocated, keeps the rescued one needy. Okay. And with this hue of color here, we have the third eye chakra being indicated for Kendrick Lamar, which deals with intuition, clarity, and vision. And then we have child wounded at the bottom of the deck for Kendrick Lamar, with the light attribute stating awakens compassion and desire to serve others, other wounded children, or opens the learning path of forgiveness. With the shadow attributes, we have blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, or resisting to move forward through forgiveness. So child wounded is being indicated here for the for Kendrick Lamar at the bottom of the deck, with orange being the background of this card, that is signifying the sacral chakra that deals with intimate relationships or parenting. The sacral chakra deals with parenting, intimate relationships, emotions and feelings, and childhood upbringing. Okay, all right. Now, let's go ahead and get some clarifying cards. Clarify Drake's cards. Okay. Already, we got is raining cats and dogs with there's some temporary intensity or the need to surrender, or with this too shall pass, or releasing or cleansing. So, how I cipher this card is, of course, you're seeing cats and dogs acting in the form of rain. With dogs represents loyalty. Okay, loyalty, companionship, and I mean, so does the cat does. Meanwhile, with the cat, it signifies intuition. All right, because cats are very intuitive creatures, and you might as well, they walk with stealth, meaning soft paws. They kind of sneak up on you. Okay, also we have the swap angel that came out along with it, with there's some nuisance and gossip, freeloading and opportunism. So he's trying to end the gossip. He's trying to, put a stop to it. And then we have over yonder at the bottom of the deck with focusing forward or keeping his eyes on the prize, as he is enduring some obstacles and challenges with the mountains being indicated here in the image. Okay, he's focusing on moving forward with himself as he's enduring some obstacles and challenges. All right, with Kendrick Lamar, let's get some clarifying cards with Kendrick Lamar. Okay, with Kendrick Lamar, the card that came out for him, we have a little something that threw together with some accomplishments, some triumph, self-esteem. So he is experiencing some for resilience and success. In his, look like there's 4 tiers on this cake. 4 tiers, 4 indicating stability and structure, being in his divine masculine energy. I do see strawberries in another deck that I have is representing agreements with legal issues, or any type of agreements that he has going on the background, especially with this being dealing with Drake. Is like, okay, we need to come, we're gonna come to an agreement one way or another. We're gonna agree to disagree. Okay, so this is why I'm gonna throw a little something together, and boom, I'm gonna come out victorious with this. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the deck, we have catching lightning bugs with happiness, everyday magic, childhood, simple pleasures, secret wish. So there is some growth regarding to some happiness, some everyday magic, or a secret wish that he has casted upon to some degree. Okay, I'm looking at this image here, and you can see this child is letting the fireflies go free. So, and with fireflies, it brings a sense of happiness, because they have the light that they provide light in the when there's darkness that has came about, you know. Okay, so let's get some hidden blockages or some shadow aspects. Okay, what are some hidden blockages for Drake? What could be some hidden blockages for Drake? We got the suspicious card that came out for Drake. With suspect others without proof, reason, Snoop, mistrustful, skeptical, leery. With on the flip side at the bottom, excuse me. On the flip side, it says, don't allow your fears to trick your mind into thinking things are much worse than they really are. At the bottom of the deck for Drake, we got stubborn. Again, he is a fixed sign. And what do you see here? Boop, 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 fixed. Fixed or set in purpose or opinion, refuse to change, difficult, inflexible. But he needs to stop letting his stubbornness get in the way of meaningful progress, and know when to stand firm and know when to let go. And you see there's red at the back of the in the background of this card, which again he has red highlighted in the beginning. And then at the top of the deck, we have fear of losing control. Woo, the cards are screaming today. Okay. Trying to control the outcome in all aspects of his life. He needs to be able to loosen his grip. Loosen the grip on situations and start to let them unfold naturally so you can see better opportunities than the one you're focusing on. So Drake, stop being the puppeteer or the puppet master or whatever the case may be, and let go of that control. Control things that you're able to control and let go of the things that you cannot. All right. Some things are just beyond your control. Okay. Now with Kendrick Lamar, let's see what's come out for him. Kendrick Lamar, we got unforgiving shadow. When I tell you the cards are yelling today, the cards are yelling. Okay. Unforgiving shadow with not disposed to forgive or show mercy or merciless, uncompromising or grudgeful. So hence we have the swords. And the sword suit in regular tarot is composed with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And he is a Gemini. So he's very swift with his words and thoughts and processing. If you don't stop. But on the flip side, he needs to look for signs of disrespect or reasons to be angry. Well, it says if you look for signs of disrespect or reasons to be angry, you will find them. Align yourself with loving vibration. So he needs to get into the loving vibration again with this happiness card here. Okay. Because he has done what needs to be done. All right. At the top, well, let me do the bottom first. At the bottom, we have all or nothing thinking, and this fits him rightfully so. So it says it stops him from growing with the all or nothing thinking and enjoying anything that isn't perfect. So he needs to be able to honor his progress. If he moves past seeing in black and white, the world opens up to an array of colorful possibilities. The key is to remind himself that there are more than two outcomes for just about any situation. There's more than one way to skin a cat. All right. And then at the top, love life. Your love life is somehow causing you to get sidetracked and off balance. So he needs to be able to as he continues to honor his progress, he needs to be able to get into the thinking process or the mindset that he can have it all. He just needs to seek a better balance for his work life and his love life. Take time to make sure he makes himself a priority and realize that he doesn't have to sacrifice his success to have love, in case he had love issues within his relationships. Okay. Also, Let's get, what is the T between the two? What is the T between the two of them? I'm gonna pull a couple hidden truths from the hidden love deck too for Kendrick Lamar, since that's being highlighted. Because again, with this love life card coming out as a hidden blockage for him, is basically confirming the whatever childhood wounds that he experienced. If he has not healed from them yet, then it will play a factor into his love life. Okay, and that's probably why he has this all or nothing attitude or thinking process, along with the unforgiving shadow. Because when you're not forgiving, you will not, when you're not forgiving in a healthy manner, it will fester up to be a little cold-hearted, to say the least, or emotionally unavailable is the correct wording for that. Okay, so the first card that came out, okay, somebody is a broke A in this situation. What else? Somebody is broke. Who is broke? Into you, chemistry, good vibes, great. Okay, and what else? Curious about you. Acting cold. Okay, that's Kendrick Lamar. Right there. That's Kendrick Lamar, obviously. Probably rightfully so. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have caught a case with actual infection, actual disease, rash, etc. So somebody didn't caught a case in the okay. Interesting. Let's move a little further with this. This is one of my OG decks here that I got from a fellow tarot card reader. Well, that I purchased from a fellow tarot card reader. Let's see. Clarify these T cards. Clarify these T cards. What's going on with that? Ouch. Cut it out. Talking about my cat, y'all. They have more money than you. Ooh wee. What else? We have unable to see things clearly. Somebody is unable to see things clearly. Regarding to their relationship. I can see Drake saying this. Plotting on your downfall. Wow. When I say these cards are loud, these cards are loud. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. I move this out the way. Move my camera out the way. Oh, when I say this, these cards are loud. I'm gonna say this again. All right, what's at the top of the deck? This is me, okay, throughout the whole situation. But what the heck is going on? I'm gonna say this is Drake saying this because he has the root chakra card. He's like, what is going on? And again, the health concern. Obviously, again, that clarifies this here. And then somebody with plotting on your downfall. This flows with Kendrick Lamar. because, woo, because he has an orange card here on his side. Okay. So based on what it has came out, we have somebody has been vocally saying they have more money than you. I'm gonna say that's with Drake saying that, with unable to see things clearly, plotting on your downfall. On Kendrick Lamar's end, they're both unable to see things clearly. Because, you know, it's a battle. It's a battle between the two of them. With Drake saying what the heck is going on, and then there's a health concern that has been brought to the forefront. Okay, so interesting. And look, don't that look like Drake in this picture? Like, you know, don't that look like Drake? And a significant other, or like someone that he has encountered with. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the... Oh, before I even get to the analysis part, hold on. Let's do some hidden truths. What could be some hidden truths about Drake's love life? I know I said I was gonna do it with new love. What else? What could be some other hidden truths with Drake? It's a spiritual lesson in the music. Someone wants to talk. There's some codependency in there. That card wanted to come out. Look like an apology. There's some lies being told of someone not being ready, more likely Drake, because it's been a long distance relationship. All right, what about Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar, what could be some hidden truths with his love life? Romance and affection. Water sign. I know he has some water placements in his chart. I know he has a Cancer Mars, because I have a Cancer Mars in my chart. I know he has a Cancer Mercury. I can't remember the moon that he has. I don't think he has I know Drake has a Cancer moon. But Drake is a water sign. He is a Scorpio. But Kendrick Lamar could have been dealing with a water sign, but he does have water in his chart as well. What else? Financially strapped. So, interesting. What's at the top? Air sign. Well, he's an air sign. And happiness. Independent. Dealing with the independent woman. No. His last relationship, or his love life, could have been dealing with an independent woman. He's an air sign. I know that for sure. And he could have been dealing with the water sign. A woman that's a water sign. It seemed like there was some romance and happiness in the midst of that. But some financially strapped, and put him on chokehold on that one. He was definitely put on chokehold on that one. It left him financially strained, which explains this part here. It explains this card. All right. Now let's go ahead to the analysis here between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. What's going on at the root? What's going on at the root? Six of Swords. There's victory. There's some victory. There's a completion. Expansion. And Magician. Two of Coins is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so with the Six of Swords present at the root chakra, and it is a third eye chakra card that deals with vision and clarity. So it seems like there is a sense of regarding to money and stability, structure, being in survival of the fittest mode. They're moving on from the situation. They're moving on from a situation mentally. So, because, let's see, Six of Swords. Six deals with balance and harmony and choice, okay? So, it's given a choice, or they have chosen to move on mentally from the situation. I'm leaning more on Drake on this one, since he has the root chakra, a root chakra indicating card in his spread. And obviously there is some females depicted in this card as well. So it seems like he is leaving them behind, okay? Moving forward from the situation. You do see a little girl on this picture too. So there has been some allegations of him having a daughter, okay, per Kendrick Lamar's diss track. But Drake is obviously mentally moved on from that situation. Like, he's not giving it a time or day in that manner, or is trying to revert from this situation. Let's get some clarifying cards with that. Queen of Cups. He's getting grounded. He's okay, hostess with the mostest type of deal. Of course, following that with the challenge is the Page of Swords. Thirst for knowledge. Is needing for some thirst of knowledge. And then at the bottom we got the Seven of Cups. So again, there are many possibilities moving forward from the situation. But there's been a lack of focus due to the shiny object syndrome. There's been a lot of illusions. So again, there's a need for him to make a choice on the emotional standpoint. Emotionally, pick and choose his battle wisely. All right, and not live in the fantasy land. Stop living in la la land. He needs to get focused. Okay, following through, we got the completion card in the sacral chakra region. So basically, this is in alignment regarding to intimate relationships and feelings. And okay, so this is in relation with Kendrick Lamar, obviously, because he has the child wounded card that came out for him. So this answers my question regarding to, well, I hope he has healed from his childhood wounds, so he can be able to show up more better and in a healthy manner in his relationships, because the completion card here is being indicated in the sacral region. Okay, and as you can see here, you see this young lady, she's mourning the passing of her father. Obviously her father was in the military, and you see the spirit guide is consulting him as he is beginning to transition to the other side, and just letting her know that he is there for her as the sun is getting ready to the sun is ready to set for the day. Okay, so in all aspects with this completion card is basically signifying that here's a warm and cheerful energy that brings calm to an ending, making it poignant, not sad. Something is taking place outside of your comfort zone, so step into the emotional grace of a completion. There's no drama here, only resolution. And so it seems like he has overcame or has come to the completion, and I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar. It seems like he is, and now that I think about it, it definitely brings confirmation with this card here. Catching lightning bugs. Okay, there's growth and expansion with everyday magic, happiness, and simple pleasures. Okay, so it's a reminder to cherish all the beauty in your life, including endings. Reflect on your part in the past and discover what you most value most. Do not fear completion, embrace it. So there it is. There it is. And it's probably the reason why he had the tendency of the unforgiving shadow, because he has been living in his all or nothing thinking, but he needs to continue to honor the progress, because he probably has been feeling, or has had the feeling that, well, he can't have it all. Well, he can't have the money, the accolades, and the love life in the grand scheme of things. But this is definitely indication that it seems like he's on the right path, to say the least. Okay, I'm not going to clarify that because this section, because it's in alignment, especially with on Kendrick Lamar's end, and there were a lot of cards that have already came out that provided the confirmation that is needed. Moving on with the solar plexus region with the expansion card coming out. So how they assert themselves in these situations, well, there's some expansion that came into play regarding to their talents, because the third chakra deals with self-expression, and which deals with which deals with talent, right? and living in their truth. So it's been expressed highly in regard in that region. But the expansion card is talking about your life is changing as you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering in your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are in the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment. Call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. By seeking good advice is vital when you're pushing to new territory. Staying away from anyone who is critical of your dreams, and it also indicates possibly changing your friends. So the personal inquiry that they can ask themselves is, how can they create powerful alliances? And are new people entering their lives? Okay. So this is more like a counseling card. So basically how they asserted themselves in this particular situation is definitely with collaborating with other people to make a point to both to themselves and to each other, as well as the collective, that hey, we can settle this the easy way, we can settle this the hard way, but we could do it. We're definitely going to settle it in the booth, per se. All right. That's what I'm getting from it. So clarify this expansion card. It's being clarified by the Seven of Wands. It's a battle worth fighting for, okay? Face it head on. Look. It clearly says it. Face it head on. It's you see these two eagles here, they're tussling with each other. So the proof is in the pudding, okay? The haters is going to hate. Now is the time to back down from this situation. Okay? Let's move forward. What was the challenge out of this situation is the heavy load with the Ten of Wands. Creatively, it has been a heavy load. It was on the brink of collapse. It was bound to happen. And with the Page of Wands, signifying the energetic powerhouse, well, it allowed them to be free thinkers. It allowed them to be express themselves in a childlike way, sort of thing. So it has provided a little free thinking with Sagittarius energy, Leo with the leadership qualities, and wholeheartedly doing this from a place of I wouldn't say love, but and then with the Aries magnitude of it being energetic and inspirational, as well as determined that we going to utilize our talents to make this thing for what it is. And then we have the Magician card present at the heart chakra region. And this is a sacral chakra card. So with the Magician card, they're learning to utilize their talents to make stuff happen. That's what the Magician does. They utilize every form of talent. Their thinking, their coins, their emotions and feelings, and their inspirations to make stuff happen. Okay, in this scenario. That's what the learning curve for the Magician card. Utilizing their talents to provide a sense of, to create a path of emotional healing for either themselves or with each other. Let's see what else. It is definitely a path of forgiveness for Kendrick Lamar's sake. And then on Drake's end, it's the storytelling aspect. Having the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols, but also add a little exaggeration. We got the Eight of Wands with it gaining momentum, happened very swiftly. That was the blessing that came out of it. They were able to push this thing out quickly. With the autumn equinox coming out as a challenge for preparing for change. So, a lot of changes are happening between the both of them. It's happening. And look, the High Priestess card is keeping it all in. with suppressed intuition, secrets, missing information, withholding or disconnecting in that manner. Let's see, with it gaining momentum because changes are happening, and it looks like it's long term as well, and things are still, there's still something hidden. There's still some things hidden with the High Priestess card. So there may be some things coming out in the autumn time. Okay. Because again, there's a lot of cards indicating that there were some changes, whether it's amongst each other or themselves individually. So it seems like there could be something coming out in the fall. I'm not saying between the two of them, but at least one of them, if not both of them, on the individual standpoint, there may be something that come out in the fall. Because yeah, right now it has gained momentum, but it seems like there could be some projects on down the line that they're preparing for. And then we have the Two of Coins at the bottom of the deck with juggling. The choice needs to be made on the monetary standpoint. Okay, there are some choices to be made. All right, and then let's go with the lessons learned from this situation. What lesson is Drake learning? Right out the gate, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. How can he go about this situation? Parenting. Interesting. Parenting. Asserting himself. Creating healthy boundaries. And being his true self. Okay. And then teaching and learning. Teaching and learning. With Kendrick Lamar, what is he learning from this situation? Grief. See, there's a lot of orange coming out for Kendrick. Obviously his sacral chakra was out of alignment, but it seems like it's getting to alignment. But we have grief here. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. How can he go about it? With a relationship change. So obviously Kendrick Lamar is going through a relationship change. Basically burning the bridge between him and Drake for the time being. Okay. And then spiritual partnership is at the bottom of the deck. And with Drake, he did have a card that came out for him too. It's a spiritual lesson between the two of them. Definitely. It is definitely a spiritual lesson between the two. Alright, so that is the message for Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Feel free to chime down in the comment section below what you think about the message, or what you think about this reading between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. These cards right here. Those were the highlight of this reading. But yeah, feel free to let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll probably be about Justin Bieber. So hang tight, and always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, seek and heal thyself.